When brands, especially new brands, are coming to events like this, and even old brands who've been doing it for a while and trying to reinvent themselves, I see massive collaboration and value coming across the board. I'll see brands, I just hosted a roundtable and we had 15 different ideas of how people are generating leads today. And there's a lot of ink laying down on paper, even from brands that have 18, 20 concepts and they've been doing it for 20, 30 years. There are just new channels constantly. People were bringing up things like using Twitter and X and re-engaging LinkedIn, developing video content, like all these different pieces that are critical to their brand. And the brokers, the consultants, they were taking notes. And the new brands can get a lot of information to guide them at a conference attendance like this. There are a couple of ways for an emerging or growing brand where you've got to get engaged with the community. This is a community play, so you need to understand who the players are. You need to find out where they're going to be, both social, digital, as well as physical. And so it's hard to know where to invest. The best thing to do is to ask people who have done it before, people who have been on other suppliers, other vendors that have been in the industry for a little while. I find certain events work really well for me. I find other events that haven't worked real well for me, so I don't spend more money there anymore. And a lot of it depends upon the organization and their focus of the event. Some organizations are really looking for razzle-dazzle and great social media clips, maybe a little more than like the networking value of the people that are at the conference. Or it's hyper-focused on suppliers get beat up a lot of these events, like we fund them, and then we get pushed in the corner, swept into the closet. And there are events that are changing that, like the Let's Grow event, where they're like, hey, suppliers, you actually have value in this industry. You have perspectives that none of us have, looking at hundreds of brands. And I'm a lot more prone as the CEO of a tech company in the franchising space to invest in conferences where I get a chance to contribute meaningful content, more than just show up and pay for the bill, then sit in the corner and not get any acknowledgement. It's tough, really, to balance that, but I'll just tell you, that's where more of my money's going, is toward those types of events.